Hello, and welcome to the LDM Show. Sorry, backstage stuff.
Shenanigans
behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
Hey, this is the LDM Show. I'm Charles Aloma.
Conrad Delgado here. And we're back.
Yeah, we're back for another week. Hope you guys have been done. You know, I had to chill. Now we're in the library.
Yeah.
Chilling in the library.
Knowledge is power. Remember that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Read a book.
Read a book.
Going down.
One of those books are back there are pretty good.
Mm.
But you notice that some of them we have there, we haven't touched for years. It's probably dusty.
Yeah, decoration. It's like, you know, the fine china that Abuela has.
Yeah.
Like, we don't. We have plates.
Like, can I read that book? No, that's just for looks. That's just for looks.
only Latinos would know that.
I know. If you don't have how they call that, chinguero or chinero?
Chinero.
Then they put all that little figuras there. You know, they do all that stuff. It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. But if you don't have one, then you don't know what we're talking about. You don't know.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, a Latin inside joke right there. But I don't know. But I think a lot of Americans probably have.
Yeah.
What's they call it? China
and like little figurines and stuff like that, like collectibles.
So they probably have it.
Yeah.
The ones that my grandmother used to have, and I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but who collects any of those birthday pin things that they give now? You know, when you go to the birthday parties or baby showers.
Oh, yeah, they give you like a pin?
Yeah. My grandmother had a couple of them. She was like, no, leave it there. I'm like, for what? It's not even your family.
That way we remember. No, the thing that people get more excited is when they put the clip the money on them. And they get really excited when they got that long tail of like dollar bills hanging on their thing. I'm like, of course you are.
Yeah, especially for the quinceañera.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Or the baby wedding is what I call it, because that shit looks like a wedding.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're exaggeration mode right now. But other than that, we got some good stuff going on. Wait, my engineer, can you give me my cards inside the bag? I even forgot about it. We got my cards and stuff like that. You know what I'm like? I'm more.
We're kind of.
We're kind of running in the dark.
Running in the dark.
Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna do some word on the street, but it's more like conspiracy on the street.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, we're gonna hit some word on the street right now. All right, well, August 9th, a little cheap plug. That was a couple days before my birthday. But anyway, August 9th, a plane crashed with 56 passengers in Brazil. But according to everybody, there was, out of the 58, there were 7 to 8 doctors in the plane. So I was like, okay, why are y'all talking about it? There's 7 to 8 doctors, whippy yahoo, you know what I mean? But the thing is, 2 of those doctors allegedly had the cure for cancer. And the plane went down, so that's why everybody's complaining, and that's why it became a big story. Like, why coincidence that this plane goes back and forth all the time, and now that they had the 2 people that can cure cancer, the plane crashes. So the motor gave out. You know, when the motor gives out, that's kind of like, I don't know.
But the thing is, like, shouldn't people like check up on the engine, like, you know, every day? Like, it's like whenever you.
Yeah, well, they do. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can understand if the equipment got messed up. Then I can be like, okay, that was faulty equipment. Yeah. But when the motor come out, I don't know.
No.
That little conspiracy to me. I'm just starting something. I don't know what I'm starting, but I'm starting something right now.
We're gonna finish it.
The reason why I say it, because this is not the first time that someone had the cure and they died. So there's been a couple of times. So I'm like, again, people, y'all probably be like, oh, no, that's not right. Listen, when you find the cure and you don't be here no more, then you can tell me, come back in your spirit world and tell me, you were right.
You were right.
Because the money is not on the cure. They would never give you the cure to cancer.
No.
Because first of all, if you cure cancer, there are going to be too many people on this earth. And they'll already try to kill half of the people with this virus they had because there was too many people in the earth, you know? So automatically they're going to figure it out. But I don't know which cancer it was, but they were going to a conference to talk to some of the government people to show them their cure. And next time you want to go and show the cure, just pop up.
Yeah.
Don't even tell them you're going, you know what I mean? Don't tell them what plane ride. Matter of fact, if they give you tickets, be like, nah, I got my own.
Yeah.
Where? Don't worry. Because
You know what they say? Follow the money, and you'll find the answers.
Oh yeah, but I thought that was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know, but it kills in Brazil. 10,000 people die from. They have more cancer over there than anything. 10,000 people of them each year. So you think, first of all, the government is making money off of the pills and all that, and then second of all, you think that having 10,000 people a year die is not a good thing because now the population is not so high.
Yeah.
We don't run out of food that much. So that's what they think of as well. So maybe they don't want the cure because of that reason. So I'll go with that a little bit, but don't kill the person just because it's a cure. Tell me a reason why. Or to be like, listen, we got a cure, but we can't use it because of this and this and that. So I'll respect you more.
So Thanos did have a point.
Yeah.
Thanos had a point. Crazy.
Crazy. A lot of people have. Yeah. The cure is somewhere.
The infinity snap.
Dinero. So
Puro dinero.
And there was a conference. So the other doctors were going also there, but they were also going to learn from other doctors stuff
too, and
they were going to learn about this new cure and stuff. So they nipped it in the bud. They were like, wait, if two tells the whole conference and the whole conference know, then they're going to go to gossip to the other doctors, and then but all the doctors pretty much know there's a cure. They just don't want to say it, or they just don't want to pursue it, you know. But that is the case so far that I heard around the world thing that was going on. Also, word on the street, the breakdancing was a flop.
For the Olympics?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Not just because of that, what's the girl from Niagara or Australia or something like that? Australia, that she looked like she was having a heart attack or something like that. But she messed it up for everybody.
Oh, man.
But she was not the only one. She was just the only one that looked like she didn't know what the heck she was doing. The rest knew what they were doing, but it wasn't that finesse that you expect. You know what I mean?
Why would they put that in the Olympics when they already have breakdancing competitions
around the world?
Around the world.
Well, they have all those competitions around the world. Yeah, they have all of them around the world. So that's why they bring it to Olympics, because it's the stage of all stages. You know, but you had one girl that was doing a windmill, and that's, you know, when you spin with your legs like this.
Yeah.
I was like, is she trying to do slow motion, or is she just trying to do fast, but she can't do fast? It was so awkward.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, I'm looking at it, and then you hear the people in the back.
Like
I think this is a windmill, but we're not too sure what type. So that's why how awkward she looked. Man. But the winner, of course, it was an Asian person, because they've been rocking the breakdancing behind scenes like you don't know. She killed it. She killed it. And the last two guys that were breakdancing battle, they bring their back. He even came and swiped his foot. He said, yo, he went way back. Way back. You hear the crowd was screaming and everything because of that reason. And then the other guy said, okay, and then he came and he popped his collar.
That's the best thing. That's the best part.
I was dying.
The showmanship in that.
Oh, yeah, because they bring it back. Yeah. I think if for the first breakdancing, I think they should have had a DJ in the background.
The cardboard boxes and everything.
At least the floor looks like a cardboard, right? And the crates were holding the DJ equipment up. I think they should have done
play
something
homage
like
to some respect where it originated.
Right. If they would have done something like that, or the background was the city of New York or something
that would have been really cool.
It would have bring more awareness. And then they had that one. They blamed it on the Olympics, which, you know, like my wife was like, but it's not their fault that they bring them in. That's their state. Yeah, it is their state's fault, their country, I mean. But at the same time, the Olympics didn't know who was coming in.
Yeah.
Like, right? You seen the qualifications when they send you the video. These are our 5 guys, and you watch the video. So you didn't say, yo. So Australia is the perfect thing of what I say when you don't have friends. You came out looking like that, bro. You don't got no friends.
Oof. No one told you, hey, I don't think it's a smart move.
This was like The Voice.
The Voice.
Not even The Voice.
American Idol.
American Idol, where the person was like, yeah, but my mom and everybody said, no, I know how to sing, and they don't.
And nope, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. No wise words of Randy Jackson.
It's a no for me.
It's a no for me, dog. How do you feel about the Olympics going to LA? That was a pretty good thing, cool stunt. That, of course, Tom Cruise had to do it.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise, the last movie star.
Yeah.
One of the last movie stars.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife, the engineer, who's not in the engineer room over here talking about Snoop Dogg. That's her favorite man.
Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, that's her favorite guy right there. She's
Man.
Ain't he a cool guy to hang out with? Yeah, if you could remember when you come out. You'd be so high, you probably won't remember everything.
Hey, that's why Martha Stewart loves hanging out with Snoop Dogg. It just makes sense.
That's why they started making the brownies together.
Oh.
Come on, you know what brownies they were making?
Yeah.
Trying to make it look like it was regular brownies. They just left that ingredient out.
Oh, yeah.
You know? No, but he looks like a cool guy to hang out with.
Yeah, no.
But, shout outs to him and, the celebrities that were.
Sponsored the teams.
Yeah, sponsor some teams and stuff like that. So that was good. But, yeah, now everybody's making the memes, the funny videos.
Oh, yeah.
There was one video with Biden and the Australia people trying to dance, and then Biden was falling down the stairs.
Oh, that's so bad.
I was like, oh, my God. And then they had one where this guy was like, and we're here on the breakdancing thing, and take it away, Bruno. And it was a dog rubbing his back on the rug. Where you become a meme.
Oh, man. The internet stays undefeated.
Oh, my God. The internet,
Oh, you can't win against the internet. The internet will find out.
They find out, and if it's funny, about 5 minutes later, you're seeing a meme up there. But they said that something about she accomplished what she wanted to do. She said she practiced for like good 40 minutes. She's
40
not a break
minutes?
dancer.
That's crazy.
That's what the rumor when I read something. And then I thought she was stupid enough to, I was like, yo, she don't got no friends. Australia showed that she doesn't really have no real friends. They had a whole people waiting for her to come off that plane. They were celebrating her. And then the Olympic people the Australian people was like, you shouldn't make fun of people when they go out and try their best. It's hard to go on a stage like that. No, stop looking for excuses for homegirl. Stop. Because you're looking more stupid, Australia. I thought it was just enough that you were boxing us kangaroos. But now, now you overdid it. You overdid it. I'm like, down under, keep it under because don't come down here with that.
The only Australian we respect is Steve Irwin.
Yeah, well, maybe
Crocodile Hunter.
Crocodile Dundee. That's not a knife. This is
Kangaroo Jack. Oh man, that was a weird movie. They basically used the kangaroo dancing for the whole promo, and then when you watch the movie, it had nothing to do with it.
Hey Ronaldo, how's it going?
Ronaldo.
I know, right? But that's it. But that's all we have for word on the street. That's crazy. Man. But we're gonna move on. Summertime is almost ending, so that means people's workout is almost ending. Because people only work out
during the summer.
Yeah, they'll be like, I'm gonna get this summer body, but you never see them working out in the winter. How you gonna get a summer body if you don't work out in the winter? Spring or something, but they don't. And then there's some people like me that go to the gym every day. We go right past it. I go to the gym every day, right past it.
Charles like, I'm not going in there.
Yeah, I'm going right past
every day. I'm already getting my steps in. I don't need it.
By the time I got to the gym, my watch was like, you got your steps in. I didn't have to go in. I'm good right there. So no.
Oh man.
But if you ever notice, people go to the gym every single day, but there's no change in them. Like they still fat.
I feel like it's more of your diet and what you're eating.
Well, it's that too, but it's also knowing your body, and science proved that the best time, first of all, to get your workout is early in the morning, because they said early in the morning for some people. I'm going to tell you why. Early in the morning, your body is kind of weak, and you're pushing it to do something. So you push it to do something, and plus, you're not bothered by all the things you have to do.
Oh yeah, no.
Like when you come out of work, you be like, I got to go work out. Now I got to go home and clean. I got to cook. So you still got so much in your mind that they said the workout doesn't really go. But the best workout for the nighttime people are for the people with diabetes. Because during the day, your arteries already opened up. Your blood is circulating already.
Yeah.
So they said the best time for a workout for people with diabetes is at night. But then here is the twist. The scientists said, and which I pretty much know, and everybody pretty much like Will and I'm going to realize, that's why I stay fit. The best way to work out is to do it little bit, like 10 minutes in the daytime, maybe a 20 minutes, not to do a whole hour to 2 hours in one shot, and then don't do nothing for the rest of the day. And 2, walk. If you walk, and then walk fast, like sometimes you want to walk fast to a store. These are the things, like if you walk for 10 minutes here, 5 minutes here. Will, we be walking places, like, and then he walked he
don't know you.
They threw him out. They threw him out of the house or something because he has those big bags, like he going to the army and stuff. So he be getting his workout anyway. So you know what I mean? He gets his workout and he walks, and that 5 to 10 minutes that he walks, he's doing more burning and more exercise than someone inside a gym. So take that in mind. I'm not saying to leave your gym. Maybe walk to the gym.
I'm not gonna lie, Charles. I like that I have a Planet Fitness membership, so whenever
I got a silver sneaker.
Silver sneaker.
Yeah, the free thing in the gym. I just don't never use it.
It's nice because like you can go anywhere to any Planet Fitness,
right?
And then it's you already have a clean restroom. You could charge your phone. This little things, you know.
Be like, I gotta take a bath or so.
There you go.
Now I know. See, now you got a bunch of people, homeless people, gonna go get a membership.
Hey.
No, but
if it gets rid of the smell,
listen. But the thing is, they say walking to take which we do. We walk sometimes from home to the studio, which is like a good 30 minutes. Yeah. Or I leave the bus, stop away from my stop.
Yeah.
So sometimes those little things, those little walk, and then you walk fast. So like if you walk 1 block slow, took you 4 minutes, then be like, okay, I'm going to break this next block and walk fast to do it in 2. You just pumped your heart quick and your blood circulation. So Ronaldo says I walk a lot. Yeah, I be seeing him walking everywhere. He be with his walker up on 149, shopping and everything. He be all over the place. So he's good. And, you stay healthy in that sense of the matter.
Because your blood is always circulating.
Right. So that's why they're saying that, especially anyone that has diabetes or you have walk a little bit. And when you're a little bit tired, walking is good because they said that pushes your heart to work a little faster.
Keep moving.
So, little things here and there. But again, and then the helps of walking, of course, helps with depression. But working out when you're walking is good. When you're watching commercials, do a couple squats here. There's chair exercises for the old people. Doing your commercial breaks or something like that. So you don't have to be in the gym for 2 to 3 hours in one shot and then think, because they said that once you do the 2 to 3 hours, your molecules and everything are running fast, but then you go to work and
then you're going to start crashing.
And now it goes all the way back down again. So that's why a lot of people are not losing weight as fast as other people. You know what I mean? They be like, oh, but this guy got muscles and he works out every single day because that's his body.
Yeah, that's genetic.
Yeah. And then not only that, what is he doing after the gym? He's probably not going home and sitting down. He's probably walking. He's probably doing this. So these are the things you have to look at.
Keep the blood going.
Like what treadmill, they said treadmill does not work as much as you think. They're telling you to walk, especially in the summer, because when you're in a treadmill, you're walking, which is okay, but you're only moving the blood circulation. You're not moving the heart too much. 2, you're breathing artificial air. So that's why a lot of people that do the treadmill be like, I did 4 hours on the treadmill. Okay, come and run outside with me. They only run 2 blocks. I can't do this because you're breathing artificial air. So they're telling you to breathe good air. Well, in New York, we don't have good air. But breathe the outside air is better than breathing artificial air for your lungs. So like if you're doing the treadmill, you're working your heart a little bit and your blood, but you're not working your lungs. Because you're breathing in the artificial air. So something to think about when you're doing your workout outside and you're trying to stay slim or get slim. Because a lot of people wait till they get heart attacks and everything. You're hanging out with 4 or 5 fat people and in your family, and all 3 of them got a heart attack. Why isn't it that you didn't think? Or even skinny people, but because men get heart attacks, but if your family, 3 members get heart attacks,
it should be a wake-up call. It should be a wake-up call. Whoa, like, how do I stop this? Go outside, take a stroll around the neighborhood, get to know people. And
the last but not least, scientists show that some of the food that is called diet food and vegan food are
The
not really
plant-based-
good.
the
for- or
plant-based-
the plant-based
oh, yeah, no,
it's not
no.
really good for every single person. Know your body, the scientists are saying.
Yeah.
Because they said that some people can get away with eating candy, let's say,
Yeah.
and never get one cavity, or eating candy and never got diabetes. This person ate 2 candies and got diabetes and 2 teeth left.
Sucks to be him.
You know what I mean? Like, so you don't know
Your body.
Your body. Then they was
Yeah.
like, know your body, what works for you. There are some food that is too much energy or too much sugar for some
Yeah.
one person, but for the other person, they need it
Need it,
because
yeah.
they always active.
Yeah.
So know what you can eat, because I know some
Yeah.
people be like, nah, I don't eat that because I'll be getting some gas. I'm like, well, it never gave me gas.
Yeah.
That's why they saying know your,
Your
body.
body.
So
Go to the doctor, get a checkup.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, know what you can eat. I can't eat. I don't like spicy food. I don't like barbecue
Ooh.
because I love eating it, but then afterwards I feel nauseous and I wanna throw up. I know my body, so
Yeah.
I don't eat barbecue.
Stay away from it.
Yeah. So just do those things. Like what do you do if you don't go to the gym? Like say, what's your type of workout without working out?
Just walking around. Just
Yeah, I do
going
that, I
like,
do
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Just walking around.
Will's over there doing the adult swing.
The
That's what
adult
he's doing.
swim.
He's like horizontal poker all day. Oh, that burns out a lot of calories.
Yeah.
Even taking care of yourself
And
burns
then
out a lot
also
of calories.
and also drinking a lot of water helps out a lot too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's another thing too. I was reading. They say drink a lot of water, but a lot of people cannot drink water because they get weak.
Ooh.
And I was noticing that I would drink water like crazy, and I'm like, I start getting the shakes because I haven't ate nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So they were saying, know your water. But when I'm playing basketball and stuff like that, and I'm drinking water, I'm okay. But when I'm just walking, that
Yeah.
you need something else besides the water. So that's why they was like, know your body. And then they said too much water. There was people that was drinking more than 10 glasses a day, and their lungs was almost drowning.
Ooh.
Because if you're drinking 8 to 10 water a day, but only peeing once, something is wrong. Because you have to pay. They said you have to use the bathroom 2 to 3 times with a 10 glass a day. Because if not, that means the water is staying towards your lungs and so that's why some people what they call dry drowning. And I never thought about that or never heard of it until I read it. And they said that's when someone drinks too much water, they drown. So I was like, oh, okay. So it's good for you?
Yeah.
The
like I
ocean
said,
is good for you, but it's not good to go in,
Oh no.
right?
That's the scariest thing.
Water is always a beautiful thing, but the most scariest at the same time,
It really is.
So
We know more about the space than we do our own oceans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's scary.
That's true.
That's scary.
That is true. It's like there's so many part of the ocean that nobody know.
Because of the water pressure and everything like that. Saw what happened when those guys went in that sub.
Yeah. Hey. So maybe they had the cure for cancer. They blew on too.
There you go.
But that's your little workout thing that I wanted you guys to hear about, because I'm hearing so many people online talking about, yeah, you eat this, eat that, eat this food. It's organic. Nothing is organic, first of all, unless you have it in your dirt and you never put nothing to
preservatives, anything
and
like
it
that.
grew by itself. But if you're buying it from the farm and talking about, yeah, but I picked it. Yeah, but what they use to grow it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nothing is organic. So stop with the organic and putting the price up. Stop believing them. And that comes to another thing that I was going to bring, and that's like a segue.
Yeah.
You see how I did
Yeah, it's just a transition.
I was reading, I forgot the lady's name. Snap. Candace, I think her name is. What the controversy senator? Candace Owens, yeah. She was talking to the congressman and everything, and talking about why are you letting media and yourself and social media brainwash people. And they was like, no. She said there was a test that a scientist gave to 10 people. 8 people came into the room, and they told the 8 people, this is a triangle and this is a square, right? Mm-hmm. When we're going to bring the other 2 people in, when they ask you what this is, which is the triangle, you say square. Right?
Yeah.
So they said, okay. 8 people were going to lie and say that triangle was a square. So they called in the other 2 people in, and then they told the first person, what is this? Oh, a square. The second, the third, the fourth, all the way to the 8th said square. The last 2 looked at the triangle, looked at everybody else, and was like, you can tell, like, they was like,
they were second guessing themselves.
But they saying square. You believe that they said square.
Yeah. Oof.
That's how social media and the media itself brainwashes everybody by putting something there, saying this. He's not a good guy. He's no good. He doesn't like this. He's antisocial. He's this, he's that. And everybody's like, yeah, without
questioning
thinking out the box.
Yep.
So this science proof came out, and she said that's what they do, and that's what they're trying to do to the kids. Get them before they can have a self-awareness.
Oh.
So, and they was like, they had to be stopped.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. That's kind of scary, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
To not be able to think for yourself.
Yeah, you think about it, it's like when they said, when the whole shut the world thing came down, and I was going into the supermarket, I tell the story a lot. The guy said, oh, you can't go inside, you got to wait outside. And I was like, well, first of all, that law don't start till tomorrow, but why do I got to wait outside? He said, because we're only letting a little bit at a time. So I said, okay. Then I go in when it's my turn, and I see people in the same aisle. They're in the cash register together, right? And the same people that were complaining that you got to be 5 feet away, they were like, can you help me get this? No, I can't. Like, I don't understand this. And then they realized, oh, okay. With the whole stuff. You wear a mask, and then you don't have a mask, and they were complaining. And the media was like, if they don't wear a mask, it's because they don't love you. If one wears a mask and one don't, and you're in one room by yourself, who gets sick? No one. Because the mask is protecting that person, right? And if this person is sick without the mask and spraying it to you, you got a mask, so you're still protected. And if you're sick and you got the mask, you can't give it to him because you got a mask on. So both persons don't need a mask. But the media kept saying, yes, they do, yes, they do. And then they, after everything finished, they was like, oh, you didn't really need everybody to have a mask, just the ones that were pretty sick. Seriously? I've been saying that for a while. Or when you're behind the glass, you got to put your mask on, I can't talk to you. Because they were brainwashed of having that mask, not realizing you had a shield in front of you. Ain't that like a mask? But since you were brainwashed, you couldn't, So that's why Candace Owen is going around now talking about they need to put a cap on media, trying to, go back to the days where they had reporters, investigating reporters. Go back to those days because no one would brainwash, because ABC would say, oh, this building fell down and I think it was gas leak. Now here comes CBS said, my investigation reporter dig deep into it and found out it wasn't a gas, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now it was a gas leak. It was a gas leak. Why? Because CBS said it was a gas leak, so ABC says that it must be a gas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without investigating it. So that's what she's trying to fight, for more people to try to stop getting the news out there so quickly without figuring it out. And stop trying to brainwash people and getting mad at the people that have a brain.
Yeah.
So, and I see that so many times. If you don't got a brain, it's kind of crazy. So me and my wife were talking about it the other day too, about people across the street from us selling artwork at a place where people don't like art, and then get mad that nobody's buying. I was like, brainwash city. You think all because you put it outside, people are going to sell it. And then now the city and the media is brainwashing people, saying that if they not with you, then they no good. They don't like you. So now since nobody likes art and nobody's buying, they art haters now. It's just they don't like it. That's their opinion. Like all of a sudden now they are art haters, or
Yeah.
Artophobic.
Artphobic? Oh, man. That's
now.
like the worst thing to be.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, see, he artophobic now. Like, come on now. All because they have a different opinion. You bump into something like that yet, where you have a different opinion for someone, they give you the side eye?
I try my best not to let it get to me. In the sense I'm like, it is what it is. There's more important things to worry about than opinions and stuff.
Than opinions.
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about that yesterday's show on Latino Juido. Go check it out. They were talking about how people get upset or they talk about you. You know, like Will says, there's a damn block button. There's a unfriendly button. You know what I'm saying? There's these things you can do
to not deal with it.
Not deal with them. Yeah. Just put it like this. You know, speaking of brainwash, there was a friend of ours put a post about someone said that she had a feeling that a car was going slow to kidnap a lady, to kidnap the girl. And watch out, everybody, because he's going around kidnapping. First of all, it's against the law. I'm going to tell you this. Yeah. To say someone's doing something without them doing it.
Without proof.
Yeah, without the proof. Yeah. Second of all, she put their license plate up. Oh. Right there, he could press charges on you. Right? Third of all, feelings don't tell me nothing. Yeah, I have a feeling that this guy was going to come up to me and ask me for money. And then he passes right by you. I guess your feelings didn't work. So I posted it up. Wow, so we just putting more men in jail because of their feelings. You know? I said, this is why there's so many innocent people in jail right now, because of your feelings or your forced agenda and stuff. Girl gonna tell me, well, you're not from there. You don't know what happened. And you're not from the street. So I said, well, I am from the streets because you don't know me. And I have brothers and sisters. I know the inside and out of drugs and gangs. Well, that's not the point. Wait, first of all, you said I'm not from the streets. But when I prove it, this is why they say the...
I feel like more people are more worried about being right than finding out the truth. And which is that's the saddest part. I would rather be wrong about something and accept being wrong than...
Yeah, at least. But then I told her, I said, listen, I just said it on the radio, but this is how I said it. Be careful, because there's allegedly someone going around looking at females, and maybe they thinking about kidnapping them. So be careful.
Be careful.
So I told her, you see how I said it without breaking the law, without saying my feelings. And she was like,
I have a suspicion.
Well, yeah, she said, well, they tried to do it to my daughter, and 12 other girls were there thinking the same thing. When she said that, I thought of Candace experiment where the other 8 said it was a square when it was really a triangle, and the other 2 agreed. To me, she just said, you see that guy? Yeah, he looked like he's trying to kidnap somebody. Yeah, girl. Yeah, yo, you seen him? And now all the other girls. Those were who the 12 people were. One of them probably never even seen the guy. And then now her story was, oh, I think that was the same car I seen last week. Now all of a sudden that was the car you seen last week. That's how the media eats, and that's how she was doing it. So I told her, I said, and then she said, well, I didn't put it up there for you to comment. When she said that, I was dying. Why would you put something on Facebook?
And people are not going to comment.
Stupid people. Stupid people, I'm telling you. So these are the things you have to go through. My wife was like, stop messing with her already. Stop
let it go.
Because I was going off on her. I'm like, because you're kind of dumb there. First of all, you didn't. And then she said, and I didn't say nothing about the feelings, so I took a screenshot and sent it to her. I said, so where's this word feeling coming from then? Because you just said it. And then I was like, and plus, as a man, I would never post this up because I don't know if the whole story. Maybe that was your ex, and you're trying to get back at him. And you're trying to tell everybody watching. I don't know. You know? I don't know the whole story for me to post it up. So I was like, for the person that posted up, as a male, I said, you should have not have posted up. You should have done what I did.
Yeah.
Be aware.
Be aware.
And never post nothing up. Yeah. You know. And she's like, well, that's what I was doing an awareness. I said, no. What you were doing was claiming someone was doing something without doing.
Without having evidence.
Without having evidence or nothing. I was like, maybe she just got mad that he was checking out the other girls and not her. Maybe, you know, it could be sad too. Because you know how some people are. Guys do the same thing. When the girl don't talk to them, what they say, she ain't all that anyway.
Oh no,
she ain't all that.
The worst when they start.
She a B anyway.
Oh, that's the worst when they start cussing out. I'm like, how are you gonna shoot your shot and get ready? And they're like, no, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. I'm like, bro, we saw you shoot your shot. You just missed really bad.
I was just trying to make her happy. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying to make her happy. I was like, I didn't want her anyway. She only good for one thing. Like they come out with all these excuses.
Oh man.
But watch it. So you know. But again, be alert, be aware, but don't
jump to
wolf.
conclusion.
Don't cry wolf.
Don't jump to conclusions without having evidence.
Because there was another story where this girl cried wolf and the guy had problems. And he got found innocent and everything because, but in the back of the mind, people were like, it's just because they didn't have that much evidence. He's still a pervert. You know what I mean? Like, because once you say you're a rapist or something and then they find out you're not, some people still say, oh, it's because they didn't have that many facts, but he's still a rapist. So your career and everything is still shot.
Yeah.
Because they want to cry wolf or they want to blame someone, Yeah. So just watch it. But another thing we want to talk about is what I said, cry wolf. Those are phrases that you ever heard.
Cry wolf, yeah.
Yeah, you know a couple phrases that you ever heard people say?
I think trying to sell wolf tickets.
Yeah.
Wolf tickets, yep.
But I got some that I did research that I found out they don't really mean what we saying, but I found out where they come from. So
it's gonna be interesting.
Right. So these are phrases that really come from other stuff. You ever heard a person say, "Oh, he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth"? Never heard that one?
I think I have, but
probably they don't really say.
Yeah, they don't say.
That's like a city type of thing. That just means that the boy's rich. That he was born from a rich. That's what it means now.
He was born with the silver tongue.
Yeah, he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
But he had to work for it.
Right.
Basically, yeah.
But it actually came from the 1800s where the godparents will give a silver spoon to the newborn child. They got son or daughter, give them a silver spoon. But since a lot of godparents couldn't afford silver spoons, that's where the phrase came out, you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth because they were used to eat it. So I was like, that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm like,
the more you know.
When I seen that one, I said, okay, I'm going to do some more research. So I started researching some more. You ever heard them bite the bullet?
Yeah, that one
means, like in other words, if you got nothing to say, good to say, don't say nothing at all.
Just
bite the bullet.
Doesn't
mean that. Never did.
Wow.
It meant back in the Civil War and the Vietnam War, there was really no painkillers.
Oh, so they would bite the bullet too.
They would bite the bullet so they won't feel the pain when they're getting operated or taking actual bullet out their body. So they used to bite the bullet. So that's where that thing comes, bite the bullet. But some of the people use it for two ways. They say, you bite the bullet, meaning he died.
Yeah.
Or, yo, bite the bullet, meaning don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
But
that's what a lot of people need to learn how to do.
That's interesting. I didn't know that bite the bullet meant, because I thought in my phrase, bite the bullet was you die.
Yeah.
Like kick the bucket.
I remember like seeing in movies where they get in an accident and all they have is alcohol and they grab like a rag and they bite it. A brand, something.
And that's where it came from. So that was kind of interesting. The other one was, you know what show your true colors is?
Be yourself.
Yeah, like when like I heard people who always say that. Now
he's gonna show your colors. Yep. Who you really were? You were the wolf.
Yeah.
You were a real wolf.
That's a hood thing. A lot of hood people were like, don't worry, keep going, because she gonna really show her colors. Watch. Well, that does mean what it really says, but it came from the warships back in the days used to have so many different flags to have the other ships not know who they really are, so they could come into attack.
Yeah.
But the war law was you have to show your real flag before you shoot. Show your true colors.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So that's where that really came from. So see, you're learning something here in the LDM. Because I learned something when I was reading all this, but that's what that meant. So, and I looked it up. I was like, "Oh snap!" So they actually
meant what?
So now you're gonna come real close and then be like, "Ha ha, it's me."
You thought?
Yeah. So they had to show their original flag higher than all the other ones
before they could shoot.
That was
a declaration.
If I shoot you and don't put my flag up and I killed your whole ship, who you gonna tell? So I'm thinking there was a lot of people that didn't show their colors.
Nah.
They didn't show the colors.
Or it's
like a gang member.
Or they use somebody else's colors to blame it on the other ship.
Yeah. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was the British. That's why they said the British was coming.
Wasn't me. What was that one song? She caught me in the counter?
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
I seen you in the counter.
Wasn't me.
Yo, when that song came out, everybody in school used to be like, yo, wasn't you over there? It wasn't me. Nobody could have said it wasn't me regular.
Oh, man, they had it the way, yeah. It wasn't me.
You had to say it like you was singing. You got busted. It wasn't me. You can imagine that in court. That probably the court system in those days was probably cool.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're here right now because you got caught with 2 bags of kilos of drugs and all this. Your Honor, it wasn't me. So, but yeah, show your true colors came from that. The ships had to show their true flags. And then if you see, a lot of the gangs had colors like handkerchiefs and stuff. Some of them had to show their true colors before they get into a place. So maybe they were doing the ship type of thing too. So I don't know. But you know the phrase cold shoulder?
Yeah.
You know,
that one. I know that one a little too much.
Yeah, that just means that someone don't really like you there. Don't want you there. You be like, damn, I got the cold. Like right now, we got the AC blowing on us. This one side of me has real cold and this side is hot. Right now, I got cold shoulder. Shoulder. Instead of shoulders. No, but that actually meant that. But the way it came out was in the Victorian era, the lowest form. Oh, I'm sorry. It came from someone that didn't want you in a tea party or a regular get-together party in the 1800s. So what they used to do was give you cold meat or cold shoulder meat or something
so
cold.
they could already tell that. Oh, so they could
cold
shoulder. Kind of give you a hint, but not really tell.
Right.
Yeah, not really.
That's like someone saying, and my mom always told me never take leftovers for someone, especially when it was like, oh, well, I got leftover food. Do you want some? Like, okay, you knew I was sitting here, but you just want to give me the leftover food, like I'm nobody.
Yeah.
So, that's what they used to do in the 1800s. They will give you like a cold shoulder, beef, chicken, whatever, meat, but it was cold.
Oof.
So, they didn't even heat it up. Like they didn't even want you there. Go home and heat it up yourself.
Oof.
Basically. So
what a way to go.
That's where cold shoulder came from. So a lot of people right now that are watching LDM show know this one. Hangover.
Oh.
Everybody know what a hangover is.
Yep.
The headaches and stuff.
Oh, man.
I'm knock on wood. For all my life drinking, I have never got a hangover.
You're lucky. You're lucky.
Yeah. Until they put alcohol in the Pepsis and on the sodas, I'm good right now.
The Hennessy.
Hey, I didn't say I drank alcohol. I said I was drinking.
The Hennessy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't drink, so I don't drink alcohol. But I didn't say that. I said all my life of drinking water, milk, soda. I never had a hangover. No, but
you're not missing much. You're not missing much. I'll let you know that part.
Yeah, but hangover doesn't mean that.
What does it mean?
The original meaning was it was the lowest form of accommodations for people. They gave them a rope to hang when they were sleeping after they were drunk. So hang over.
Oh,
hanging over the streets. And that was the only way because there was back in those days everybody was drunk in the streets and stuff. So their accommodation was to have ropes hanging over the street poles.
Yeah, so they could just
and then they just hang on the ropes as you sleep. And I seen photos with people on ropes like this. I thought it was just photos.
Yeah,
I didn't actually know it was history of drunk people on a rope.
Drunk history right there.
Yep. So that's where hangover came from.
They should implement that on the subways.
Yeah. So it's not really meaning that you had headaches and all that.
Yeah.
So it was actually drunk people hanging around the street.
Yeah.
So we got that a lot then in the subways and everybody.
Oh yeah.
So now when I see a drunk person, they be like, "Look at him taking over the streets." No, he's hangover. So. The other one, which a lot of the law people would know, red-handed.
Oh, yeah.
That just means you got caught with the evidence or you caught. Nope. That's not what it really meant.
What did it mean?
What they meant was in the 15th century in Scotland, criminals who were caught during crime with blood on their hands.
Oh.
Was hence red-handed.
Ooh. Caught them murdering people.
They changed it because there was, I heard blood on your hands. Oh, so you got blood on your hands, meaning red-handed.
Yeah.
Meaning, which is another phrase in law where they meant that you got caught with the evidence.
Yeah.
Blood on your hands, meaning that you were part of it.
Oof. Like, you're an accomplice.
Right. So they be like, you got blood on your hands. So that's what they were meaning. Now, caught red-handed, meaning that they just caught you with the stuff. But I didn't know it was backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah. So red-handed really meant you had blood on your hands.
Yep.
So for you to make a phrase like that, Scotland had a lot of crime.
Yep.
Well, ain't Scotland where they had the Ripper and all of them? So
No, that was England.
that was England, right?
That was
Yeah,
England.
England.
Scotland had
Well, England and Scotland pretty much the same shit to me.
What was the movie?
Right? Scotland had the killer bagpipes. There was probably a criminal out there called the killer bagpipes. I don't know.
What was that Mel Gibson movie?
Which one?
Braveheart. Scotland had Braveheart.
Yeah. Well, the heart was in somebody's hand, which had the blood, which indicated,
They could take our freedom.
You can take my freedom. Well, they took their pants. They never wore
well,
that's why.
You had to.
You can't take my pants because we don't have none. I don't know. But those were the real meanings of some words. So if you know some phrases and know the real meaning,
Post on LDM.
Post it up because I found that kind of interesting that I
English
seen
or
those.
Spanish.
Yeah, because there's a lot of phrases.
Yeah.
So I want to know like now, because we did a show where the holidays wasn't really what it is now, like what the real meanings were. I know some people were like, you messed up the holiday for me. You should have not watched this episode.
Yeah.
I told you what it was going to be. But these are phrases that you thought meant something and they meant something else. So that was kind of cool. Next week I want to talk about urban legends. So I just want to touch a little bit this week.
Bigfoot.
Well, that's
Bigfoot.
and that Bigfoot thing to me, Candace Owens experiment. Everybody's seen a Bigfoot, but no one's seen a Bigfoot.
The New Jersey Devil.
Oh, I never seen Chupacabra.
The Chupacabra.
Well, those are all urban legends that people say they seen because other people said they seen. I seen my chicken was all teared up. Wasn't your chicken teared up a couple months ago? Yeah, but this time it was it could be the cucaracha, it could be the cubarabra, it could be because they don't know how to say
El
it.
cucuy.
The cucuy. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
You were like, okay, now it wasn't the wolf no more, huh? The wolf never did it no more. Now it's all these, other animals. But there's a lot of urban legends.
Crying wolf.
Like the one urban legend: don't flash your lights to a vehicle coming that don't have no lights on.
Don't split the pole.
Oh, well, that's superstition.
Oh, that's superstition?
Yeah, or superstitious. Stupid.
Superstition.
Yeah, because don't cross a pole. A wishbone. If you get the good side of the wishbone, your wish is going to come true.
It does
never
happen?
did because when I broke the wishbone, I never got seconds, and that was one of my wishes to get second of that damn turkey and stuff like that. I ain't get nothing. The wish didn't happen then. Ain't no. I crossed how many? Don't break a mirror. You get 7 years of bad luck.
Black cat.
Well, yeah, that one did come true. That one did come true because so far we've been getting 8 years of bad luck in the government. So somebody broke a big mirror. It happened. Well, they add the extra year because they didn't understand it had to happen sooner. So they get the extra year. It was a big mirror, so they had to add 1 minus 2 times 3. You know how the math is right now.
Right now, it sounds like the math ain't mathing.
The math right now, you got to do all this just to get to the answer. Come on now. So somebody broke a big glass and we got bad luck. It was a government glass.
Government.
The big government mirror.
Where's Nicolas Cage to steal the Declaration of Independence?
I don't know. Let's find out. But that was another one. If you break the mirror, the 7 years bad luck. A black cat runs in front of you is a bad luck. And a lot of people thought it was real. Like, yeah, man, a black cat ran right by me and I crashed my car. It couldn't be that you were trying to swerve away from the cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You swerved away from the cat. It was going to happen. So, and if you would have hit the cat, they would have been like, yeah, I got bad luck. I hit the cat and my engine got jammed. So it's nothing to do with the cat got stuck in the engine when you ran them over, huh?
Leave black cats alone.
All right.
Yeah, like they didn't do anything wrong.
Cats got the worst of them all. But cats were the gods of everything. If you look at Egypt and all that, they always had the ugly naked cat. What was that naked cat that got?
It runs the world.
that cat that got no hair.
Oh yeah.
That ugly cat. I forgot the name of that cat, but he was ugly. Got no hair, no nothing. What is it called?
Oh,
the naked
Ron Stoppable. Yeah.
That's a different cat. The naked one, the one that has no hair.
A sphinx? No.
Yeah, Sphinx or something like that,
Sphinx,
right?
Yeah.
The naked.
That's Kim Possible right there. Yeah, that's a rodent.
Yeah, so I was like that one, the Siamese, and there was another one. So there's 3 popular ones that you see in the Egypt pictures and stuff. But then there were scientists that were saying no, they were meant for evil. So they were meant for something, but at least they were relevant. That's all that matters.
This episode of Drunk History,
right? You didn't see no dogs in the Egypt thing, right? Besides wolves. Yeah, and the Anubis and stuff. But it could have been a bad artist that was trying to draw a cat. And look like a dog. You never know. Right? You never know with these things. So anything could happen with these items that you see in the caves and stuff like that. So they're still interpreting what it really meant.
Yeah.
So, but cats have the bad thing. But what cats do have is they are pure and utterly, purely females. I just got to say that. All cats.
All cats are females?
Yeah. All cats. Because you don't see when you talk to a female, hi, papi, they be all nice. And then one day you just be like, hi, papi, let's go. Like, cats do that.
No,
cats do that. They be all nice, and then one day, I'm like, damn, all you got to do is say, get off. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then they look at you sometimes. Like, what I did to you. Like, they remembering something you did from the past.
Oh, no, cats remember. The cats remember.
That's what I'm saying.
If you treat the cat bad, it's going to remember. You're going to find a surprise in your shoe.
That's what I'm saying. They look at you and they be like, damn, get over it. That was last year. You know what I mean? They don't forget. The female don't forget. You see that? Females get mad, out of the blue, and you're supposed to know what they mean. The cat is the same way. It's like... Now all the cat lovers are like,
or maybe you're not paying enough attention.
Yeah, see,
that's
a cat right there.
Cat.
Want you to pay attention when they want to. You notice that when you're sitting there, the cat come all of a sudden when they want to. But when you calling them, the cat is like looking at you like, I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. You don't see me scratching on the post right here. I don't got time for you. And then when you sit down when you don't want the cat, here come the cat. See? Right, mama? Yeah. No, and then dogs are all males because as soon as you say you train the dog correctly and you say, go get me that. Okay, I got to go. Right? I got to go.
I got to go.
Where you going? My wife is going to kill me. Got to go. Because you were trained. See? So dogs are the males and the females are the cats. If you think about it, right? Well,
life.
Yeah, and then the dogs they call the B word too. So a female dog is a B. So I don't know. It's confusing right now. Now you're confusing me. Yeah, well, it's a dog. We got to take that one back. We're gonna reevaluate this and then come back
on next week's episode.
Our
evaluation. Really?
They threw a curveball on us right there in one moment.
Nah, because male cats like to just get it out, get it in, and then they leave. They leave. Male cats. That's how male cats are. They're there for business.
Oh yeah, especially the lions, right?
Yeah.
The females be like, why do you think the females get so many partners? Because the lions only last a couple seconds, and then they sleep. Yeah. Go out there and go get me some food, girl.
They need that blue. They need that blue chew.
Give me some food.
That blue chew. Oh man,
that's bad. When now you're comparing animals to humans. The human behavior. Listen,
social animal.
Hey, you gotta be social.
Yeah, you have to.
The dolphins are the most social animals out there, and they be laughing and thinking the dolphin is playing with them. He ain't playing. He trying to hump you.
I'm always scared because that one Simpsons episode about the dolphins taking over, that is like one of the scariest things ever. And it's like, well, then at the end of the episode, they all end up in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to hand it to those dolphins.
That's it.
They really did it.
If you look at animals, they're close to humans as possible. You know, the birds are the tecatos of the sky, the drug addicts of the skies.
Oh my God!
You never seen a bird just walking around? The wind be going and he never falls. They never fall. That's the drug addict.
Oh
right
man,
there. That's drug addict.
That's why they always be carrying, huh?
And they just walking around doing
like
nothing. So
that explains why we don't eat them.
yeah, and think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. If you have a drug addict in your area, you don't talk to the drug addict that much, right?
Yeah.
You
true.
feed them,
You feed them.
but you don't pay attention to them. The birds are the same way.
Yeah.
You don't bother it, but you feed them, but you act like they're not around
Ooh.
until they do something that
So,
craps on you.
yep.
Until they crap on you.
Mm-hmm.
See the definitions of a drug addict. So penguins are the drug addicts.
Penguins happy feet.
Happy feet.
That explains a lot.
See? So now when they see a penguin, they're going to be like, wait a minute, this penguin doesn't fall down. And he's just walking around like nothing is happening. And we feed him, but don't pay attention to them. That's what we do with the drug addicts, right? The homeless. We feed them, but we don't pay attention to them. They don't fall down when the wind is hitting them.
Yeah.
Penguins.
Penguins are the next drug addict. They're the drug addicts of the animal kingdom.
You know somebody right now is watching the LDM be like, he don't drink, but I know he probably smokes.
You hanging with Snoop Dogg now? You hanging with Snoop Dogg? Is that why you're going to LA? Is that why you're going to LA for the Olympics?
That's why you were talking about Snoop Dogg. You didn't smoke, but you took one of her brownies.
This man
coming out talking about tecatos penguins. That's some brownie stuff.
Yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, hope y'all guys learned something, had some fun. We'll talk to you guys next week. And again, what's that? I didn't see a sign. I seen a sign, but I seen it come up. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. We'll have more to talk about. And again, if you do know more sayings and what they really mean,
tag us.
Let us know.
Post
and some
comment.
urban legends that doesn't really mean
the urban legend. Yeah.
So see a penny, pick it up all day long. You get good luck. See y'all next week.
That's a good saying.
See y'all next week, engineer.
Hasta mañana.
Okay.
Hasta luego.
I don't know what the engineer is doing. Well, I guess we're still on.
Oh.
Hello.
Hola, ¿cómo estamos?
See? Just like a cat. Want to do what she want to do. Anyway, next week.
Next week.